Hey everybody, welcome to the Javie's Late Show. Today I have a very special guest with me today. You might have seen him around. You might know his show. It's pretty hard to miss unless you're not looking down. But we have Scotty J. Scotty J, how you doing?
Sir?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful weather outside.
Yeah, I can actually stay grounded. It's been kind of windy. I've been a little worried.
You're wearing weights on your shoes, right?
I do now.
So, I'm interviewing producers.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the Javie's Late Show is about. Interviewing producers like yourself, people who have submitted shows and contribute to Northwest Community Television, right? So, that's why I asked you to be on my show.
I may have had a hand in that.
Yeah. You're like you're like a godfather in like this whole like area because you've been doing
I've been doing access stuff since 91, 92.
Yeah.
And I was just helping other producers with camera work. Ironically, I spent 10 years in the world of pro wrestling.
10 years?
10 years.
That's a long
I
time.
was, it's like picking a referee for a boxing match. You pick a smaller referee so the guys look larger than life. Same deal with doing what they call ringside camera at a wrestling match. You're up against ring apron. You're making these guys look bigger than life. And, yeah, you run the several risks along the way, too. You know, I've been knocked down by wrestlers. I've been hit in the leg by chairs, and I've had table splinters, etc. But you know what? As long as the camera goes up and you go down, that's fine.
That's
save the equipment.
Yeah, exactly. Save the equipment because that's like a car right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
that's
man.
just the camera.
Yeah, that's just the camera. That's right. And in between those 10 years, you're making this show that I don't want to say the name yet because I want to surprise people because the show's been around for so long. A lot of people love this. A lot of people love this show, and they've wanted you to remake it, right?
I've been on the air. I was on the air total 2 years longer than Seinfeld and Friends.
No way. All right, so I think the audience might be ready for this. Do you want to let them know what's the name of the show?
Well, for those that have been under a rock and have just recently had seen daylight, it's called Trailer Trash TV. Started back in April of 1998 as kind of a takeoff on Masterpiece Theater. I had the library, I had the smoking jacket, and has gone to just stupid levels of astronomical heights. And the idea originally came when I was a video manager at a video chain at the time called Tidal Wave. And everybody had their specialty. Mine, I had this appreciation for bad movies. And I had seen a show on Access at the time called Real Experts.
But they're not bad movies. They're not B movies, though, right?
B movies,
there were even worse
B
movies.
It's a misnomer.
Okay.
B movies, they automatically assume the movies are bad. B movies are truly when a director or producer does not have the funds, unlike a major studio, the director makes his vision, produces his vision of the movie he wants to make with what he has available to him. That's why some of these older movies may look a little cheesy, in the props and the acting and the dialogue and otherwise, but they did the best, the best they could and still made it work.
They made a lot of things work. I mean, there's a lot of B movies out there, but more importantly, Trailer Trash TV has been like a phenomenon in the community television, right?
It's really taken off. I've got my main audience base is college kids on Friday nights. I've found that out. And my main audience base is baby boomers. I'll get stopped in grocery stores and people will start sharing their stories, and that's what I get out of it.
What do they tell you?
They'll see a trailer, or they'll see, because I play classic commercials, sometimes I'll play classroom films, and they will share with me some of the memories that this show brought back to them. And to have total strangers share memories from their past with me, that's where I can just say, I'm good, my job is done.
Yeah, I mean, you're giving them something that they've been missing for such a long time. And that's why I'm like, man, your TV is just insane. And, recently you just did it. You always have specials, right? But this time it was a special, right?
Well, this one has been a little while in the works because it was something that myself and Jesse Stinsky actually shot back in 2013, and we were sitting on the footage because this artist that we shot was in limbo with the album that she was supposed to release. long story short, she and that record company parted ways, and she just released the album in the last month or so. So I dug out that footage and produced the special. The artist in question was a former lead singer of the Runaways. If you're not familiar with the group, maybe the movie The Runaways with Dakota Fanning and Kristen Stewart. Cherie Currie was the singer in this case, and I'd followed this group since I was 13. And to get this opportunity, it's beyond huge. I mean, you never know what's going to be presented to you as a producer in this field.
Oh yeah, for
As an
sure.
access
I mean,
producer.
you were like given a golden ticket, and you were like, let's make things
That
happen.
was total fluke because
Yeah.
we got there. It was supposed to be an interview, and it got too close to showtime, and she was very apologetic, very cordial, and she said, just, guys, if you want, go ahead and tape the whole set. So we got to tape an hour-long show. I said, okay, this isn't being wasted. So I basically did a retrospect between the Runaways and now, just giving a showcase of her and showcasing what she does now, that being chainsaw carving. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, I've seen
But
that.
it's something, I wanted to do it and got in connection with all the right channels, got all the proper permissions. And that's the legwork that's involved. That's the
right.
passion you got to have. I mean, you can lift a video, you can, play a music video, but give credit.
You're doing everything how you're supposed to do it, right? You took the steps, and now you have something that's like, hey, I actually have an interview with Cherie Currie. I have music directly from her and her management. I mean, dude,
it was really neat because I sent her a couple samples of segments of the show, and she sent me back some stills. Hey, maybe you want to use these instead. I mean, she was helping collaborate the construction of the special. So on paper, she could have technically been a technical producer.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
But that's what you can do as an access volunteer. If you put your heart and soul into it, you put the time into it, you put the effort into it. It is a lot of work.
That's true.
But if the passion's there, you don't care.
I mean, when I started here, I tell a lot of people when they come in here, when you come in here, network. Start networking because a lot of people come from different fields. People know a lot of different people.
Yep.
This is like the best opportunity.
Video production in general is huge.
Exactly. And we live in Minnesota where it's all commercial. It's
all come back here.
Everything's in here. Everything's in this little state, and it's crazy.
2/3 of HGTV is produced here.
Yeah, exactly.
Not shot here necessarily, but
it's post-production.
Post-production,
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's also shot here too.
Some of it is, yeah.
But yeah, let's talk back to being a volunteer. Okay, so you said being a volunteer here at the Access has gotten you so far, right?
It's unreal. I mean,
it's pretty crazy, right?
It's awesome. I mean, just seeing how things have changed from this format called 3/4 tape, going to completely digital and tapeless, going into HD, it's mind-boggling, and I've seen it all.
Yeah.
On the technical aspect. As a volunteer itself, just the amenities we have available to us. I mean, from the mics to the cameras to the crews to the portable checkout equipment, it's at our disposal at no charge.
No charge. If you live in the area, it's no charge. You become a volunteer, like boom, take a class. You want to learn camera
Even the classes are free. That's the best part. I mean, you go to any of the other Metro cable networks, you'll have your token studio fee or your token deposit on the equipment to check out. Yeah. But everything is in good faith here, and just seeing the diversity of the types of programming and everybody's different approach to how they want to present their vision or their passion, it's really a very cool outlet.
Yeah. And you pretty much said everything what I was going to say, but we only have a couple of minutes left. But I want to dig into your head and ask you, like, how tough was it for you to actually go through these doors, the double doors, have an idea, create the idea, and see your idea actually happen?
Oh, that's the biggest rush. The biggest rush to producing anything here is not even so much, because you're scared to death when whether you're on camera or whether you're in the control room with your first show. Behind the scenes is bad enough. Out here, I was scared to death because I wasn't working with anybody. I was talking to a camera, but but when you see that very first airplay of that very first show, there's no bigger rush. It's like, dude, I'm on TV.
Exactly.
Seriously.
And isn't that the best thing, though? You get to see
is.
everything happen, and then you're like, I did that.
You're lucky to get a
It's like-
tour at the network affiliates.
Yeah.
And even them, you got to schedule.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
But, I mean, there's no telling where you can go beyond access. I mean, TV shows, you can get into video production after here. I was fortunate enough when I got certified as a volunteer and after Trailer Trash had started, I was approached by a news company in March of '98. They had an opening and asked if I was interested. 17 years later, I'm still working for that company, otherwise known as Channel 12, your next door neighbor.
Isn't it like an awesome feeling,
It's
though?
awesome. It's like, you know, when they approached me, I said, wow, I can get paid for this now?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Thank you. But it's all about the opportunities and
That's it.
Doors
Opportunities-
actually open, right?
If opportunities present, you jump,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
If schedule doesn't allow work or otherwise, there's going to be other opportunities.
Exactly.
But if you get one and it works out, you run with it.
Exactly.
So-
Man, I know. I mean, I've had the opportunities to, you know, be able to work here, and then, you know, like, actually, like, start working the other side, and it's like it's an awesome feeling to actually like start understanding different things all around all around this place. It's an amazing feeling, and I've always told people, it's like, if you really want to concentrate on something, keep doing it until people notice, and then they'll be like, hey, he knows what he's doing. He's a bring him on our team. But we have a couple of minutes left, and I see you have brought a couple things with you here today.
Well, this is my off-camera passion. I've been, you know, a collector and passionate more toward the 1966 TV series. Yeah, I was one of the first ones on Amazon to order the Blu-ray box set when it was pre-order last year.
Yeah.
So that was an easy $300 spent.
So,
But
and just to let people know, if they can't really see it correctly, I'm gonna hold this up right
good.
here. I'm gonna actually bring it to 2,
okay.
and I'm gonna have camera, you know, Delphine, who is in camera 2, zoom in on this. And can you tell us something about this right here?
That is actually, it's a repro put out by, oh gosh, I forgot the company. That's bad. But it's a repro of the '66 TV Batmobile.
I mean, it's beautiful.
It was a kit that I had assembled, but you know, it's the 75th anniversary of the comic book character itself.
You know why it's cool? Because Superman doesn't even have a vehicle that.
Yeah, he had to resort to flying.
Yeah, I mean come on, you could get a car, right?
You know, he got in trouble if he had any green glowing crap around him.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
You know, Batman had the cars, he had the gadgets. You know, and he didn't need the weapons. He didn't need the special powers.
Exactly. Superman, I don't know about Superman.
I got a couple words about Superman. That one of our other. Now you done it. Nice. That's one. That's one.
Can you get that for me real quick?
I think that's what they call karma.
Can you?
That's karma?
Hey, Delphine, can you grab this for me?
I think that's karma. That's
I
karma.
tried. I'm sorry.
That's karma.
I hope it wasn't expensive where it's broken. I'm sorry. I think it's okay. What do you think?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Just don't touch it.
All right. I just wanted to have the camera. I'm sorry, dude.
No, man,
I know you
you're
brought
fine.
this in and stuff, but all right. We
Yeah,
have a couple minutes left. But
Man of Steel's got nothing on him.
Man of Steel would have just broken in pieces.
Well, I mean, this has been cool, man. Seriously.
I am
Up
seriously-
until that moment, this has been really cool.
I'm seriously happy that you came and joined me on this show.
Give me this.
And I want to thank you for joining me and doing the Javie's Late Show.
Dude,
And
this is cool.
sharing your wisdom, sharing your experience, and talking
I don't know
about
about
your show.
wisdom. People will question that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's not much there, but
That's a
still.
strong word, man. There ain't much left up there.
So, I would like to thank everybody for joining watching the Javie's Late Show. If you have any questions, please call 763
It's on the screen, dude.
278-4330. Again, this is the Javie's Late Show. If you have ever any questions, please call us, email us, and we'll get right back to you.
You're almost
okay?
there, dude.
All right. This is it. Take it easy.